Hello there, and welcome. As the day begins to softly fold around you, it's time to drift into a quiet, restorative space. Take a moment now to find your most comfortable position, letting your body gently soften into the surface beneath you. Feel the slow, steady rhythm of your breath, a gentle tide rising and falling. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be. Simply allow yourself to listen and let your imagination float freely. Tonight, we journey far, far away to a place designed for quiet dreams. A vast vessel gliding through the serene emptiness of space. This is not a starship of urgent missions or bustling crews, but one built for slumber, for long, gentle voyages through the cosmic deep. We are nearing its outer shell now, a smooth obsidian surface reflecting distant nebulae like scattered, luminous dust. Ahead, a subtle light begins to bloom. It's not the harsh glare of an active engine, but a soft, internal glow, a warm luminescence seeping from hidden seams and vast, dark windows. This is the Dream Weaver, a colossal starship, currently in a deep, energy-saving slumber, drifting between star systems. As we draw closer, you can just make out the faint, intricate patterns etched into its hull, like ancient, luminous hieroglyphs meant only for the cosmic void to witness. The silence here is profound, broken only by the almost imperceptible low hum of dormant systems, a deep, resonant lullaby of the void. Through one of those vast, darkened windows, a faint, bioluminescent garden hints at the quiet, living world within, a world patiently awaiting its gentle awakening. The deep, resonant lullaby of the void continues its gentle song beyond the vast, darkened windows, a hushed echo from the infinite. Within the quiet stillness of the ship, the faint glow of the bioluminescent garden beckons, its soft light a living pulse against the cosmic dark. It's not a stark, artificial light, but a tender, breathing luminescence, like countless tiny, unseen lanterns cradled within verdant leaves and winding tendrils. Each leaf seems to hold its own gentle secret, an inner glow that casts no harsh shadows, only deepening the sense of soft, ambient warmth. A gentle path, made of smoothed, pearlescent material, wins its way deeper into this sanctuary. Each step on its cool surface feels almost cushioned, absorbing any sound, leaving only the soft hum of the ship and the even softer, almost imperceptible rustle of living light. The air here is subtly different, too, a whisper of freshness, carrying the faintest scent of cool, damp earth and something sweet, like night-blooming cosmic flowers. It's an environment carefully balanced, nurtured by unseen systems that maintain this perfect, tranquil breath. Overhead, the ceiling curves into a soft dome, patterned with more of those gentle lights, creating an illusion of a sky where nebulae bloom in slow motion. Here and there, larger, glowing flora unfurl in quiet majesty, their petals slowly opening and closing composing in a timeless rhythm. You notice a small, still pool reflecting these quiet marvels, its surface undisturbed, a perfect mirror to the peaceful, living tapestry above. This orbital garden is a testament to patient cultivation, a serene haven drifting through the immense quiet, where life itself is a soft, glowing dream. Soft, distant hum of the ship, gentle, almost inaudible rustle of leaves as your gaze drifts across the cultivated spaces. You notice the gentle, rhythmic pulse of the nutrient lines, a delicate network of shimmering threads weaving through the foliage. Each thread carries a faint, soft light, tracing patterns like slow-moving constellations across the green canvas. The air here is subtly humid, carrying the faint, sweet scent of blooming celestial flora, a fragrance designed to soothe and invite deep repose. Beyond the immediate garden, through the transparent dome, the distant stars shimmer with an unhurried grace. They are not harsh points of light, but rather soft, blurred jewels scattered across a velvet expanse. Sometimes, a larger, more luminous nebula drifts into view, its colors a muted swirl of lavender and deep indigo, like a cosmic painting slowly coming to life. This view, framed by the living architecture of the garden, creates a sense of infinite, peaceful expansion, yet also profound safety. The floor beneath is a soft, bioluminescent moss, absorbing the gentle filtered light and radiating a faint, comforting warmth back into the air. With each quiet breath, you can almost feel the slow, deliberate rotation of this entire sanctuary, a hushed ballet in the cosmic dark. The very structure hums with a deep, content energy, a silent promise of eternal drift. It is a place where time itself seems to slow, dissolving into the gentle ebb and flow of the living ship. Very soft, distant, low-frequency hum, gentle hum carries you deeper, past shimmering organic conduits that trace soft paths along curved walls. These are the ship's veins, carrying quiet streams of energy, a soft, vital current flowing endlessly. Each conduit glows with its own internal, subtle light, a spectrum of soft blues and greens that shift almost imperceptibly. You glide now into a vast, central atrium, not of hard steel, but of smooth, pearlescent material that seems to breathe with a faint, internal luminescence. The surfaces are cool to the touch, yet emit a comforting warmth, a subtle energy radiating outwards. Above, a grand dome of soft, diffused light stretches, mimicking a perpetually twilight sky, dotted with distant, unblinking nebulae, each a miniature, swirling galaxy within the ship's quiet embrace. Here, the very air feels softer, infused with a subtle, sweet scent, like distant night-blooming flowers from an unseen, faraway world brought here by the ship itself. Small, delicate tendrils of light occasionally pulse from the floor, reaching up like silent, growing plants, before gently receding back into the pearlescent surface like roots drawing sustenance from light. This is the heart of the sleeping starship, a place of profound rest and gentle renewal. The silence here is not empty, but full of quiet, living presence, a deep, rhythmic pulse that resonates gently through the very structure, through the floor beneath you. It is a lullaby without sound, a silent promise of endless journey and peaceful slumber, guiding you further into dream. Very soft, distant, low-frequency hum, slightly more pronounced. The gentle, low-frequency hum now seems to enfold you completely. Not louder, but closer. A soft, vibrational whisper that suggests a subtle shift in your silent journey. You are still moving, drifting peacefully, but the sensation is more intimate, as if the vessel itself is cradling you in its vast, silent embrace. The quiet thrumming becomes a part of the stillness, a constant, reassuring presence. Before you, through a great, arching viewport, the tapestry of space unfolds. It is not the sharp, glittering expanse of a million individual stars, but a softer, more ethereal canvas. Wisps of pearlescent nebulae drift by with stately grace, like slow-motion cosmic clouds painted in shades of lavender, softest rose, and deep, tranquil blues. They glow with an internal, phosphorescent light, hinting at distant, newborn stars that remain unseen, safely wrapped in their celestial cradles. Sometimes, a faint, distant gleam catches your eye, not a star, but perhaps the soft neon luminescence of a far-off orbital garden, its structure barely discernible, or the sleeping lights of another starship, moving in its own quiet, unhurried path. They are like silent fireflies in the cosmic dusk, appearing and fading with gentle, unhurried grace, each a tiny beacon of peace in the grand expanse. Within the silent chamber of your vessel, the light from these cosmic wonders spills in, painting the smooth, curved surfaces with shifting, gentle hues. There are no harsh reflections, only a diffused glow that invites tranquility to settle deeply. The air is still and cool, subtly circulating, carrying a faint, clean scent that evokes both deep space and the quiet stillness of a sleeping sanctuary. This silent passage continues, carrying you further, deeper, into the tranquil heart of the cosmos, where every drift is a step closer to profound rest. Gentle, distant hum continues, now with a very subtle, soft shimmer effect. As the soft shimmer envelops you, the gentle drift continues, carrying you toward a magnificent, silent structure. It is not a bustling city, nor a harsh industrial complex, but an orbital haven crafted with grace and purpose. Slowly, the starship you've been aboard begins its final, elegant alignment with one of its many gentle docking bays. The process is almost imperceptible, a ballet of silent forces guiding you home with unwavering calm. Through the soft glow of the viewport, you can now discern the intricate patterns of the orbital station. Its form is like a bloom of cosmic lilies, each petal a section, designed for quiet contemplation or gentle study. Soft, diffused light spills from within its curved windows, casting long, peaceful shadows across the star-dusted hull. You notice the subtle pulse of distant neon lines tracing pathways along its vast, peaceful exterior, like sleepy veins of light connecting different tranquil zones within this celestial blossom. The hum of the ship's engines fades even further, a whisper now, as it nestles into its designated berth. A soft, almost imperceptible click, and then a profound stillness settles. You are now tethered, gently held within the embrace of this cosmic sanctuary. The air remains still, cool and clean, as if breathed by the stars themselves. You are invited to imagine stepping out into the quiet, softly lit corridors of this orbital garden, where every step is cushioned by silent intent, and every view offers the vast, calming canvas of the universe beyond. Perhaps a gentle breeze, carrying the scent of orbital flora, might greet you as you prepare to explore its peaceful chambers. Faint, almost imperceptible hum ceases, replaced by a gentle, sustained quiet ambience with very subtle, distant chime tones as you step closer. The gentle chime tones seem to guide you into a wider, more expansive space. This chamber, truly a sanctuary, unfolds before you, bathed in a soft, ethereal glow that appears to emanate from the very air itself. It is a light that doesn't cast harsh shadows, but instead bathes everything in a luminous, comforting haze. Tall, slender botanical forms, unlike any terrestrial flora, rise gracefully towards a vaulted ceiling. There leaves a spectrum of deep greens, soft blues, and subtle violets. They don't quite resemble plants, you know, but rather living sculptures, patiently reaching. You feel a subtle, warm air current, almost imperceptible, softly brush past. It carries a faint, clean scent, perhaps like distant rain, mixed with something metallic and sweet, a fragrance unique to this orbital garden. There are no harsh edges here, only smooth, flowing surfaces that curve into gentle alcoves and pathways, inviting a leisurely drift. Overhead, glowing orbs, suspended effortlessly, drift past your gaze, their light pulsating slowly, like a gentle, steady heartbeat of the station itself. Each orb casts its own soft aura, adding layers to the tranquil illumination. This is a space designed for quiet contemplation, where the gentle whispers of growing things fill the silence, and the soft, diffused light encourages your eyes to rest. You might notice small, delicate tendrils, tipped with tiny points of light, slowly unfurling from the botanical structures, moving with an almost imperceptible grace. The feeling here is one of boundless peace, a quiet wonder that envelops you, inviting you to simply be, and to let your thoughts gently unfurl alongside the luminous flora. Subtle, distant water sounds, like a gentle, rhythmic drip from nowhere in particular, begin to blend with the sustained, quiet ambience and chime tones. The delicate fronds continue their slow, silent dance, a gentle unfurling alongside the luminous flora. The subtle, distant water sounds, like a gentle, rhythmic drip from nowhere in particular, now blend seamlessly with the sustained, quiet ambience and soft chime tones. You notice a pathway, almost invisible at first, made of a polished, dark material that seems to absorb and then softly reflect the ambient light. It curves gently ahead, inviting a quiet, unhurried exploration deeper into this orbital sanctuary. As you follow its smooth trajectory, the air remains perfectly still, a constant, gentle temperature that cradles you in its warmth. Above, the dome of the garden arches gracefully, revealing pinpricks of distant starlight through its translucent surface, like diamonds scattered on dark velvet. The luminous plants here grow in quiet clusters, their soft glow pulsating with an almost imperceptible rhythm, a slow breath of light that paints shadows in soothing shades of indigo and violet. Further along the path, you come upon a small, serene pond, its surface like polished obsidian, reflecting the slow, mesmerizing light from above. Here, the water sounds are slightly closer, a soft, continuous murmur that seems to originate from hidden sources, perhaps flowing from one part of the garden to another, unseen. Small, luminescent aquatic plants float peacefully on the surface, their leaves wide and flat, catching and scattering the light in delicate patterns. This tranquil space feels suspended in time, a quiet haven where the universe whispers only peace. Gentle, continuous water murmur becoming slightly more prominent. The gentle, continuous water murmur leads your attention further into the heart of this orbital sanctuary. It emanates from a series of tiered, crystal-clear pools that cascade softly down through the living architecture. Each level of water reflects the faint, distant glow of nebulae, turning the surface into a canvas of shifting cosmic hues. Small, luminescent aquatic plants sway gently beneath the surface, casting rippling shadows that dance across the smooth, polished pathways. These pathways, crafted from a material that feels cool and smooth beneath an imaginary touch, curve gracefully around vibrant clusters of bioluminescent flora. Some plants emit a soft, pulsating light, like tiny, quiet heartbeats, while others glow with a steady, ethereal aura, illuminating delicate, spiral-shaped leaves. You notice a few small, automated maintenance drones, no larger than a dragonfly, silently tending to the garden, their movements precise and almost imperceptible, adding to the sense of serene efficiency. Above, the vast, quiet expanse of space is framed by immense, arching windows of a transparent, energy-shielded material. Stars, distant and countless, twinkle with an ancient, reassuring rhythm, their light softened and diffused by the orbital atmosphere. You can just discern the faint, curving edge of a distant gas giant, a breathtaking swirl of blues and purples hanging silently in the cosmic tapestry. This entire garden, this suspended world, feels like a living, breathing meditation, a place where every element works in harmony to soothe and calm. The soft hum of the station's distant systems is almost imperceptible, blending seamlessly with the gentle murmur of the water, inviting a deep sense of tranquil repose. The soft light filtering through the biomess continues to cast gentle patterns on the polished pathways, guiding the eye without effort. You might notice the subtle shift in the air, a whisper of coolness from the circulating atmosphere, carrying the faint, sweet scent of distant night-blooming flora. Very faint, distant chimes. These orbital gardens are designed not just for beauty, but for profound peace, each section flowing into the next with an organic grace that belies the intricate technology sustaining it all. Ahead, a cluster of delicate, bioluminescent plants pulses with a slow, rhythmic glow, like soft cosmic heartbeats embedded in the earth. Their light is a gentle, cool blue, illuminating tiny, almost translucent leaves that shimmer with condensed moisture. It's a quiet spectacle, a testament to life, thriving in the embrace of the void, endlessly cradled by the station's protective shell. No sharp edges, no jarring sounds, just a continuous, flowing harmony that wraps around you, a silent lullaby of light. The path curves gently, inviting you deeper into this peaceful haven, where each breath feels lighter, and every thought drifts away like a wisp of stardust. You pass by serene, reflective pools, their surfaces mirroring the slow dance of light and shadow from the plants above. The water here is perfectly still, a dark mirror to the soft glow of the garden, deepening the sense of quiet contemplation. The only movement is the almost imperceptible sway of a hanging vine, brushing softly against the cool, smooth air. This quiet, nurtured world exists solely for tranquil repose, a gentle drift into deeper stillness. The soft, rounded architecture of the nearby structures seems to melt into the natural forms of the garden, creating a seamless, comforting embrace, holding you safely within its peaceful heart. From that comforting embrace, your gaze might drift to the subtle interplay of light and shadow among the bioluminescent flora that lines the pathways here. Each plant seems to hold its own gentle glow, casting soft, shifting hues of azure and emerald onto the smooth, polished surfaces beneath your feet. Soft, distant hum of gentle machinery, like a sleeping giant. The air itself feels subtly purified, carrying a faint, sweet scent of blossoming, alien flowers of fragrance so light it barely registers, yet it adds to the profound sense of peace. Ahead, a shimmering, almost invisible barrier separates this lush biome from the vast, silent expanse of space. Through it, distant nebulae swirl in slow motion, like cosmic watercolor paintings. You can discern the faint, rhythmic pulse of far-off navigation, lights from starships that are mere specks against the canvas of eternity, moving in their own silent ballet. These are the guardians of the void, traversing routes known only to them, their journeys a quiet testament to the boundless reach of this future. You notice a series of gentle cascades where purified water flows from unseen sources, creating a soothing, almost melodic whisper. It collects in shallow, reflective pools, acting as mirrors for the soft lights of the garden and the distant stars. The water's surface is perfectly still, occasionally rippled by an imperceptible current, sending tiny, fleeting reflections dancing across the rounded walls. This tranquil flow is a constant, gentle reminder of the life sustained within this sanctuary, a soft, living pulse within the quiet architecture of the station. The gentle curves of the garden continue to unfold, leading your imagination deeper into its quiet embrace. Each turn reveals a new perspective, a subtle variation in the botanical arrangements, always leading to more tranquility. The very structure of this orbital haven feels like a cradle, gently rocking through the cosmos, designed for profound rest. The gentle sway of the orbital cradle continues, a motion so subtle it's almost imperceptible, like the slowest, deepest breath of the universe itself. Beyond the vibrant greens and soft blues of the garden, a panoramic window curves, inviting the gaze outward. Here, the cosmos unfolds in silent majesty. Distant nebulae swirl like brushed velvet, their colors muted and dreamlike against the deep indigo of space. Tiny, perfect stars glitter not with urgency, but with the quiet, ancient wisdom of faraway light. You notice a single, faint, slow-moving light, almost like a distant, lone starship drifting on its own long journey. It passes with such languid grace, leaving no trace but a quiet, fleeting presence in the vastness. The light seems to pulse with a soft, ethereal rhythm, mirroring the gentle hum that resonates through the very structure of this sanctuary. It's a sound felt more than heard, a low frequency that soothes and cradles, aligning with the slow beat of your own resting heart. The air here carries the faint, sweet scent of the orbital flora, a delicate perfume that is both grounding and uplifting. It whispers of growth and calm, of life thriving in serene defiance of the void beyond. You find a quiet alcove, nestled among bioluminescent mosses that cast a soft, ambient glow. A polished, smooth surface, cool to the touch, invites you to recline, offering perfect support as you watch the cosmic ballet through the window. This is a place where time itself seems to unfurl and stretch, allowing for a deep, unhurried surrender to peace as you settle deeper into the plush comfort. The vast expanse beyond the panoramic window begins to reveal itself in soft, unfolding layers. Distant nebulae shimmer with a gentle, inner light, like cosmic watercolors brushed across an infinite canvas. Tiny, unseen particles of stardust drift past, catching the faint, ambient glow emanating from the station's gentle curves. There's a subtle, almost imperceptible hum that resonates through the deck, a lullaby of silent engines carrying you further into this tranquil void. Looking closer, you notice the graceful arches of the station's interior, leading to a soft, verdant section just beyond your immediate view. This is one of the orbital gardens, enclosed within a transparent biodome, its luminous flora casting a soft green aura onto the polished, reflective surfaces nearby. The gentle sway of the ship, an engineered comfort, rocks you ever so slightly, mirroring the slow, majestic rotation of a distant, uninhabited planet. Across the vast cosmic tapestry, you can discern faint, soft neon distance lights, marking other silent vessels on their own serene paths, or perhaps remote stations observing the quiet ballet of the stars. Each soft flicker of a star, each whisper of light from a far-off galaxy, invites your gaze to linger, then to soften, then to gently close. This journey is not about reaching a specific destination, but about the serene unfolding of the space around you, a timeless drift into quietude, where even the largest celestial bodies seem to pause and breathe with you. The silence here is profound, yet never empty, filled instead with the deep, reassuring rhythm of the cosmos and the gentle embrace of this futuristic sanctuary. Let every thought dissolve into the soft, starlit air as you continue your tranquil voyage. The soft hum of the sanctuary's life support systems is barely a whisper, a lulling, rhythmic thrum beneath the quiet. It's a sound of gentle purpose, ensuring the perfect balance of air and temperature within this peaceful vessel. Beyond the sweeping, panoramic viewports, the universe unfolds in silent grandeur. Velvety darkness stretches endlessly, punctuated by the serene glow of distant nebulae, like vast, cosmic brushstrokes across an infinite canvas. Tiny, pinprick stars twinkle, not with the sharp brilliance of Earth's night sky, but with a softened, ethereal shimmer, filtered through layers of advanced optical glass designed for deep space viewing. It feels as though you are suspended within a colossal, tranquil painting, with the cosmos as its subject. Here, within the calm embrace of this orbital haven, time seems to lose its rigid structure. Moments blend into one another like soft clouds drifting across a painted sky. Your gaze might alight upon a particular cluster of starlight, a faint, swirling galaxy, or the subtle, almost imperceptible drift of a larger, silent starship, far off in the celestial distance, on its own unhurried journey. The sheer scale of it all is not overwhelming, but rather deeply comforting. A soft, diffused light emanates from discrete panels embedded in the walls, casting a warm, inviting glow that never intrudes. It bathes the smooth, polished surfaces and the gentle curves of the sanctuary's architecture in a comforting radiance. Perhaps you notice the faint, almost imperceptible shimmer of dust motes dancing in these soft light beams, tiny specks of cosmic wonder caught in a slow, silent ballet. This entire space feels designed for profound rest, for allowing the mind to wander without direction, to simply be asterisk amidst the quiet majesty of space. Let the distant, soft neon glow of far-off celestial bodies, seen through the vast window, guide your thoughts to stillness, dissolving any remaining tension into the quiet, starlit deep. Vast window continues to offer its silent ballet of light. But now, your gaze drifts inward, back to the serene chamber around you. Here, the air itself feels softly filtered, carrying a faint, clean scent, perhaps of distant ozone, or the living breath of the orbital gardens that subtly weave through this station. These gardens are not wild, untamed spaces, but carefully tended biomes, each a miniature world of gentle flora, glowing softly with its own internal light. You can almost feel the quiet growth, the silent unfurling of leaves, the patient reach of tendrils towards their hidden suns. The walls of this sanctuary are not cold or sterile, but crafted from materials that seem to absorb sound, leaving only a deep, comforting hush. Smooth, polished surfaces reflect the soft, diffused light, creating pools of tranquility on the floor. A low, almost imperceptible hum vibrates through the very structure of the station, a lullaby of distant machinery, maintaining the delicate balance of life and gravity. It's a sound so constant, so gentle, that it becomes part of the silence itself, a deep, rhythmic breath of the cosmic architecture. You might notice a gentle curve to the walls, a subtle design choice that echoes the spherical nature of the celestial bodies outside. Everything here is designed for peace, for contemplation. Even the pathways, if you were to walk them, would lead with an unhurried grace, inviting slow, mindful steps. For now, simply resting here allows you to become part of this tranquil drift, suspended between the silent stars and the quiet, breathing sanctuary. From this gentle suspension, your attention might softly drift to the subtle currents of light that play across the sanctuary's inner surfaces. The vast, cosmic tapestry outside the transparent walls casts an ever-changing, soft luminescence within. Muted blues and deep purples ripple, sometimes joined by the faint, distant glow of a starship, navigating its slow, predetermined path. A silent, elegant silhouette against the ink-eye canvas. This quiet ballet of light and shadow traces the curves of the smooth, polished walls, revealing intricate, almost organic patterns that seem to breathe with the station itself. You might notice the gentle hum, a low, resonant frequency that is less a sound and more a feeling. a subtle vibration that assures you of the sanctuary's steady function, its continued watchful presence in the void. It's a lullaby of technology, perfectly tuned to the cosmic silence. Perhaps a soft, almost imperceptible breeze whispers through a nearby ventilation lattice, carrying a faint, clean scent of filtered air, cool and crisp against the stillness. This gentle airflow is a reminder of the life support systems working tirelessly, creating this haven of peace. Each detail, from the way light catches on a structural beam to the distant twinkle of a passing constellation, contributes to the deep, enveloping calm, inviting your consciousness to simply float, untethered and serene within this quiet embrace. The gentle rhythm of the sanctuary becomes your own, a soft, slow beat in the heart of the cosmos. The feeling is one of profound safety, cradled within architectural forms designed for introspection and repose. Each window, each alcove, is a frame for the infinite. Yet here, within these walls, the infinite feels intimately close and utterly benign. You are not just observing the cosmos, you are a part of its silent, grand design, momentarily held in a perfect balance of solitude and boundless connection. The gentle sway, almost imperceptible, ensures a continuous, soft motion, like being rocked in the arms of the universe itself, guiding you further into a state of deep, untroubled rest. The gentle sway continues, a quiet rhythm accompanying your thoughts as they drift. You are held in this cosmic cradle, suspended between starlight and soft, artificial glow. The subtle hum of the ship's distant systems is a lullaby, barely audible, blending with the whisper of circulated air. Soft, distant hum around you. The architecture of this vessel seems to breathe with its own slow, peaceful life. Smooth, curved panels of muted silver and warm gray reflect the diffused light, creating a sense of boundless, calm space. You might notice a long, narrow corridor, softly illuminated, stretching ahead like a path into a gentle dream. As you gaze, the view begins to shift, subtly guiding you toward a new perspective. Perhaps a wide observation window comes into view, revealing the tranquil expanse of space. Not a harsh, bright void, but a deep velvet canvas dusted with distant, sleepy stars, their light softened by the window's filtration. Below, or perhaps just beyond the glass, a hint of an orbital garden unfurls. Lush, bioluminescent flora glows with soft, cool blues and greens, creating an ethereal landscape within the ship itself. These plants seem to slumber, their light pulses slow and deep, mirroring the quiet breaths of the universe outside. The air here carries a faint, clean scent, a blend of filtered oxygen and the subtle fragrance of these quiescent botanical forms. Every detail, from the smooth, cool surface beneath your hand to the quiet shimmer of the distant lights, contributes to a profound sense of peace. This is a sanctuary, a place designed for deep, undisturbed rest, where time itself seems to slow, allowing for true decompression. Your journey continues through these tranquil spaces, deeper into the quietude. The path gently widens, subtly guiding further inward, revealing what feels like a vast, enclosed conservatory nestled deep within the sanctuary's heart. Above, the ceiling arches gracefully, a canopy of diffused light that bathes the space in an ever-present, gentle glow, unlike any natural sun. This soft illumination seems to emanate from the very structure itself, designed to soothe and calm. Delicate bioluminescent Flora thrives here, its quiet radiance painting the air with faint, comforting hues of pale green and soft azure. Smooth, pale stone pathways wind serenely through the unique botanical displays. The air remains perfectly still, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible whisper of circulated breezes, cool and entirely refreshing. You might notice the gentle, rhythmic pulse of distant, unseen systems, a quiet, reassuring hum that reassures without ever intruding, much like the soft, steady heartbeat of this peaceful haven. Around you, plants with leaves of shimmering silver and soft, deep blues unfurl with graceful slowness, their silent, quiet existence a testament to the meticulous care invested within this space. This is a place where growth is not hurried, but slow and deliberate, where every organic form and architectural line is designed to soothe the eye and quiet the mind. The subtle, persistent glow from the flora creates long, dancing shadows that stretch and recede with gentle movement, adding to the profound, serene, and dreamlike quality of the environment. Each step here feels lighter, each breath a little deeper, as the last vestiges of the outside world continue their soft fade into a forgotten echo. This quiet, living garden is a testament to the sanctuary's deepest purpose, a deep, serene embrace for weary minds, inviting them to rest within its tranquil, ever-present beauty. The air in this orbital garden carries a faint, sweet scent, a delicate perfume of alien blossoms and revitalized earth, ever so slightly cool against your skin. A soft, perpetual twilight filters through the translucent dome above, casting long, peaceful shadows that stretch and recede with an unseen, slow rhythm. Here, amidst the gentle rustle of leaves, a narrow, winding stream meanders, gentle water flow sound. Its surface, smooth as polished glass, reflects the soft glow of distant cosmic bodies and the soft internal lighting, transforming every ripple into a miniature, dancing galaxy. This water, pure and endlessly recycled, whispers softly as it flows over smooth, dark stones, a constant, soothing lullaby. It feeds the roots of bioluminescent trees, their slender branches arching gracefully towards the dome, adorned with the softly glowing fruits that pulse with a tender, rhythmic light. You can almost feel the gentle thrum of life beneath your feet, a harmonious energy that cradles this entire sanctuary. The soft, mossy path beneath you seems to absorb all sound, inviting only quiet footsteps. Each plant, each stone, each drop of water in this garden is a part of a carefully balanced ecosystem, designed not just for survival, but for profound solace. It's a living tapestry where future technology and pristine nature intertwine, a quiet testament to the enduring human need for beauty and peace, even among the stars. The faint, almost imperceptible hum of the station's distant life support systems blends seamlessly with the garden's natural sounds, creating a symphony of absolute calm. It's a sacred space where thoughts can drift like petals on the stream, carried away into the vast, silent expanse of space, leaving behind only tranquil stillness. The symphony of calm continues, a gentle hum resonating not just in the environment, but deep within you. Here, in this quiet sanctuary, thoughts are not abandoned, but simply released, floating away like tiny, luminescent motes caught in the soft currents of the orbital garden's breeze. The soft glow from the distant neon architecture outside the panoramic view begins to dim, a slow, almost imperceptible fading, as if the station itself is preparing for a peaceful slumber. The immense cosmic ocean beyond the window stretches endlessly, dotted with the diamond dust of faraway stars. Each star is a silent sentinel, watching over your peaceful drift. The soft, ambient light within the sanctuary shifts to deeper, warmer tones, inviting a profound sense of ease. You feel the gentle warmth of the polished, smooth surface beneath you, cradling you as you settle deeper into its embrace. This entire vessel, this quiet haven, is now your personal cocoon, slowly spiraling through the velvety dark. Let your breath deepen naturally, each exhale a soft release, each inhale a drawing in of the boundless peace that surrounds you. The quiet murmurs of the distant systems, once a gentle presence, now recede further, becoming part of the vast silence. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to be, but here, in this beautiful, floating dream. Allow yourself to be carried effortlessly by the gentle currents of this cosmic sleep. The soft, inviting darkness welcomes you now, ready to embrace your journey into a deep, restorative rest. Just drift and let yourself go,